What's up, plant lovers? Devin is here, and today I'm going to unbox this lawn sweeper from the company Vevor, and I'm going to show you guys how to assemble it and then use them out in our garden spaces. Now, if you've been here a while, you know I've got a pretty big size yard. It's about 3 acres. We have like trees all over the place, and one of the very best kept secrets to creating healthy garden beds is utilizing our leaves through a process called leaf mold or leaf compost, which is essentially collecting your leaves, piling them up and letting them just sort of degrade over time. And then we actually use them on the top of our flower beds and planting areas as a mulch. So I've been trying to figure out a way to more easily and effectively collect all of those leaves so that I can then go forth and compost them. And this has led me to this lawn sweeper from the company Vevor. So I want to show you guys how to get it assembled and then how to use it out in the yard and see how effective it really is at collecting all of the leaves in my yard, which I can see from now, and it gives me palpitations just seeing all those leaves out there. All right, so let's unbox it, see what we got working with. All right, let's get it all unpackaged. So first we have our handles and our legs, all high quality metal. You can feel the weightiness of it. And the sweeper itself is 26 inches across. It has 4 brushes on the inside, so it should be great for picking up leaves and debris. 10-inch rubber wheels feel nice and secure, heavy duty. And that mesh hopper holds up to 50 gallons. All right, so once you have everything out of the box and out of the plastic, the first thing that we're going to do is attach these legs. Now, I am using something to hold this up, to prop it at the right angle, because you kind of need it to be at an angle so that you can get these legs fastened correctly. So we have one leg, and you can see there's the dimple sides here, and then the non-dimple side is this side. So this means that this is going to be the left side leg. And you can see 1 hole, 2 holes, 1 hole, 2 hole. It seems kind of funky, like the angle, but this is going to allow it, because when you're pushing it, you're kind of holding it at an angle while you're pushing it. So we're going to take our bolt and we're going to put it through here, put the other one through right here, and then we will put them in. Just like so. With those legs, they keep moving back and forth, back into the sides. It was impossible for me to use this little guy to screw those bolts on. So I opted for my drill with the bolt bit, and I was able to get them connected really easily. So if you have one of these, this will definitely save you a lot of frustration. All right, so the next step is to attach the handles. Now the handles came with these like plastic coverings, and they were kind of hard to like get off. So I used a knife to just kind of yank them off, honestly. So now we take our handles, and now the interesting thing is you don't actually shove it down all the way, which is kind of unexpected. But from here, what we're going to do, these ones come like already screwed together, so we're going to take them apart. We're going to put them on as such, just like that. And then we will screw these things on underneath. And then the next step is to adhere these to this section right here. And it's, you know, on the handle section, it was like this. It was like this, but this time for this section, it's going to be like this. So you have to make sure that you are putting these things on in the correct order or in the correct angle. All right, so we're almost done. And the last thing to do is to get these rods into our hopper bag. And so the bag will sit like this, and we will use the longer of those 2 rods on the top. And the shorter one down here. Okie dokie. So the longer one is up here, and you'll place it in just like so. And the shorter one will go into this, just like so. And then last but not least, we take this little thing and we clip it in here, clip this one in here, and there we go. All right, so it took me about 30 minutes to get this all figured out and assembled. Hopefully this video will help you assemble it a little bit more quickly. The instruction manual is quite vague, challenging to follow. But once you do have it assembled, it looks pretty good. And now I will go test it out in the garden and let's go check it out, see how well it does at picking up the leaves. I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed at how well it works. I was not sure, I'd never used one, but it is picking up leaves like a champ. You can see they just flow into that hopper as you pass over them. Sometimes you gotta make it pass twice, but this is gonna be so much easier than raking up or using a leaf blower across my entire yard, that's for sure. So one of the best features is that you can change from high to low, which essentially, when you're using high, that's for when your leaves are quite thick, maybe your turf is a little bit tall. But when you put it onto low, that's if your leaves are super compacted, or if you're going on top of a driveway or on top of a path, a walkway, and that's going to pick up the leaves that are kind of really matted down to the earth. I just had my lawnmowers come out and they really, matted those leaves down to the ground as they were mowing, and so by switching it to low, it can pick up those leaves like that. For an average lawn, we'll typically be using it on the high setting. That will get the most leaves. But here you can see how it works. It's not motorized, there's no gas. You simply push it and it spins and those brushes pick up the leaves, and you can see it's like a vacuum on your turf, but no motor, no gas, totally sweet. Now for those of us that are going to be making our leaf compost, piling up the leaves, it's super easy. Just go to your pile and just use your foot to gently, get those leaves out. It couldn't be easier. And the other thing that you can do, of course, is to actually detach that hopper, which is super fast, super easy. Just take it out the same way we put it in, and then you can bring that hopper to a trash bag, trash can, or where have you, another pile further into your yard. It's really easy to do. So overall, I would say I'm very impressed and honestly quite surprised at how well this leaf sweeper actually works. If you're interested in trying one out, purchasing one, check the description for a link below. You can also find a specific code that if you input will give you a little bit of a discount. I hope you found this video helpful, insightful, and brought your attention to something new that can help save you a little bit of time and make the process of collecting and cleaning your leaves a little bit more enjoyable. I know it definitely has for me. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me here on Plant Vibrations. I'll catch you soon. Ciao.